This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so we need to start data provisioning, but before that, we need to understand two things.
Venkat, one question. Yesterday, the link which you have shared, the video, it's not working.
Yeah, when did you try it?
Yesterday night I have tried.
Okay, usually if you open immediately, it will not open. Let me check others. Is it the same for others? Can you check now?
Yeah, same thing for me, Venkat.
It's not working.
Yeah, even I just tried, still it is not working.
Okay, I will share again. Yeah. Let me check. Yesterday, 7 a.m., right?
This conference will now be recorded.
Thank checking. So, okay, yeah, I will share again. Okay, but here it's working. Maybe I don't know while uploading something happened. Okay, I will share again today along with this video. Yeah, before starting data provisioning, we need to understand HANA is main core or primary database, and another one is HANA is sidecar or secondary database. We need to understand these two things because the entire HANA revolves around these two topics. We discuss these topics even when we start HANA modeling, when we start ABAP on HANA. So every time we discuss these two topics because entire HANA revolves around these two topics. So if you talk about the first one, for example, imagine we have an SAP system and this is ECC with HANA database. If it is ECC with HANA database, imagine this is ECC with HANA database. If you write and read the data in the same system, then we call HANA is main core or primary database. If you write and read the data in the same system, if you write and read the data in the same database, so what does it mean? Usually we write the data, then the same thing only we read it. Every time it's the same. But if you see the second case, sidecar or secondary database, actually you understand what we are talking here. Whatever data we write, if you read the same data, whatever data we write, if you read the same data, then we call HANA is main core or primary database. For example, I created 100 customers, I created 100 vendors, 100 sales orders in this system, and we read the same from this system through a web program or a smartphone. So whatever data is written, if we read the same data, then we call HANA is main core or primary database. Whatever data is written, if we read the same data, then we call HANA is main core or primary database. So let us understand the second case, then we get the clear picture. Let us say our customer has different source systems in his landscape. Imagine he has ECC with MS SQL database where he is managing logistics and business. He has Workday where he is managing HR business. Let's say he has Oracle where he is managing finance business. He also using .NET because he has some custom applications. They are not available in any ERP, so he is using custom applications using .NET. They also have some Excel and CSV files where they have huge data. So imagine the customer has this many source systems in his landscape. So for his sales procurement business, SAP is the best system which is fitting. So he is using ECC with the MS SQL database. You may ask why they are using this many systems. Why they are not using single system, whether it is SAP or anything, right? Why they should use this many systems? Why they are not using a single system, single ERP system? So first of all, this is completely depends upon the business needs. We cannot say why they are using this many systems, why they are not using only single ERP system. Maybe for SAP logistics, sales and procurement, for logistics procurement sales, for SAP ECC is the best. For HR related business, Workday is the best for them because SAP is not that much useful. Same way for finance, Oracle fits, and they have custom applications where they are not available in any ERP, SAP or any ERP. So they are using .NET. At the same time, they have also XLS CSV files. So this is completely based on the business use, business need. We cannot say, we do not say why they are using this many systems, why they don't use single system. For example, in our home, even though we have home appliances, in all, let's say LG has all home appliances, washing machine, refrigerator, TV, AC, but we don't buy all from LG. Definitely, we choose best which fits for our requirements and quality and the feedback. We take care of all these things. Same way here also, however we choose our required product based on the quality or price or the feedback. Same way here also customer chooses the system, source systems in their landscape based on their business needs. But here, whatever data is written here, if you read the same data, this is main core or primary database. Same thing here also. Same thing here also. Same thing here also. But here the problem is all the data is not at one place. All the data is not at one place. It means here we have some data, here we have some data. So in order to centralize all the data at one place, our customer uses a target system, a data warehousing system. Data warehousing system means where all the data is stored. Like material warehouse means where material stored, purchasing warehouse means where purchasing stored. Similarly, data warehouse means where all the data is stored. So imagine this is ECC with HANA database. We move all these source systems data to this target system HANA database using data provisioning. We need to understand data provisioning. So data provisioning is used to move the data to the target system from different source systems. Data provisioning is used to move the data to the target system from different source systems. As part of data provisioning, we have different ETL tools. E means extraction, which extract the data. T means transformation, which transform the data. L means loading, which load the data. Extraction, which extract the data from the source system. Which extract the data from the source system. So E means extraction, which extract the data. T means transformation, which transform the data. For example, L means loading. Let's say in this system, if 0, 1, extract means it extract the data from this system. Transformation means, let's say here we have 0, 1, but here here 0, 1 means India, here IN means India, that kind of transformation. Loading means which loads here. So data provisioning is used to move the data to the target system from different source systems. As part of data provisioning, we have different ETL tools. Flat file, smart data access, BODS, SLT, but that we will see. Once data is moved here, we have all the tables here along with the data. Whatever data you have written here, here, all this data is moved to this target system HANA database along with the table. Actually, you have written the data here, but you are reading the data from here. Actually, you have written the data here, but you are reading the data from here. So if you write the data in some other databases, but you are reading the data from this HANA database. So you have written the data in some other databases, but you are reading the data from this HANA database. Then we call this HANA database is sidecar or secondary database. You have written the data in some other systems, but you are reading the data in this HANA database. Then we call HANA is a sidecar or secondary database. You have written here, but you are reading here. If you write and read the data in different databases, You have written some other databases, but you are reading from this HANA database, so this HANA is sidecar or secondary database. So is it clear, everyone, when do we call HANA is a main car and when do we call HANA is a sidecar? This is sidecar or secondary database, and first one, whichever we discussed, that is main car or primary database. Can I get responses in the chat box? Okay, so by looking these two things, so data provisioning is mostly used in the sidecar secondary database only. So it is not used in the main car or primary database. Now let us try to understand. So in data provisioning, so you can say data provisioning, you can correlate this to BDC. BDC, batch data conversion, is used to move the data to the target system from different source systems. As part of BDC, we have different methods like call transaction, session method, direct input method, LSMW. But the thing is, BDC is limited to SAP. You cannot use BDC outside the SAP. But data provisioning is global. We can use it inside and outside SAP and anywhere we can use it. However, BDC has different methods or types. Same way in data provisioning also we have different tools. They are flat file, smart data access, BODS, SLT. Flat file smart data access are inbuilt in HANA modeling perspective in HANA Studio or Eclipse. But BODS, it's a separate tool. SLT, we can do it even in SAP or in inbuilt SAP or like a different system. It's like Save NetWeaver gateway system. Anyway, we will discuss each and everything in detail with all the steps, one or two examples. So flat file smart data access are inbuilt in HANA modeling perspective in HANA Studio or Eclipse. BODS is a separate tool. SLT is also like a separate system. And it is also available in inbuilt SAP system. It's an SAP system, separate SAP system, and also it is available in inbuilt option like embedded. flat file, BODS, SLT. In these, we do physical replication of data. When we move the data to the target system, table is created along with data physically in the target system. But in case of smart data access, it is virtual replication of data. Table is not created physically in the target system, so it point out to the source system. So definitely if table is not physically created, data is also not physically stored. So smart data access is virtual replication of data. Smart data access is virtual replication of data. We will start flat file today and also we will complete it. So Monday we can complete smart data access in the first 10-15 minutes, then we can also complete BODS. Then Tuesday SLT will be completed in the first half and then we start HANA module. Mostly by next week or next week mid modeling completed and HANA migration, new OpenSQL complete, then mostly we will start ABAP and HANA. Okay. Any questions till now? Is it clear or any questions? Okay, let me start flat file. I am logging into our system. For example, I have an Excel file or CSV file. One moment, I am getting some calls. Okay, sorry guys. So this is an Excel file. So imagine we have an Excel file like this with all the data. Now we need to upload this data in our HANA database. And we have two scenarios here. While uploading this data in HANA database, in the first scenario, new table should be created along with this data. In the second scenario, already table is updated. Already table is updated. Already table is created and the table contains already the data. We need to update delta data. Means only few records we should upload in the existing data. This is the second scenario. So we will do both the scenarios today. So this is our source system. So now this is our target system HANA database. And we need to upload all those data in the target system. We need to upload all those data in the target system. Along with table creation. So anyone remember what is the schema? So we need to upload all the data in along with the table in this schema. Okay, so in this schema, in the table folder, the new table should be created along with data. So for that, let me go to window perspective, reset perspective. I'm going to export. Here export means usually import means upload, export means download. Okay, export is download, import is upload. So we should select import. Under HANA content, we need to select data from local file because we want to upload the data. We want to upload the data. That's the reason we need to choose import because export is download, import is upload. So select import. Under HANA content, select data from local file. Select the system. Now browse the file. Now header row exists, so select it. In the target table, you need to select new schema, that is OS 1700. And here you need to select the table. What table we want to create. So let me create employee info. So we need to give the table name employee info. I want to create this table in this schema. I want to create this table in this schema. So next. Now the left side columns are Excel header and the right side Excel headers, and this is the data, and right side automatically it is proposing the Excel columns as a field name. If you want, we can change this. And also by default it is proposing column store. If you want, you can choose row store also. And it also proposes the data types based on the data and the length based on the maximum possible length. If you want, you can change data type, length, or field names. I am not changing this. I am just making key field. Employee number as a key field. Now if you click next and finish, and if you see the right click and refresh, see the table is created. Also you can see the data. Let me show you quickly again. You need to click import. Under HANA content, select data from local file and select the system. Browse the file, which one we want to upload. And you can also see CSV or Excel file only can be used. Header row exists, and here don't confuse, it's a target table, and don't read like new schema. You should read it like new table, because schema is existing schema only. Actually, the schema should be in the second line, so we can easily understand. So target table, you should understand this block is for target table. This is new, this is existing. So I already created employee info. I'm just giving another name. So next, these are the Excel field names, data, and by default column store. If you want, you can choose row store. They are automatically proposed as header names. So data type is automatically taken and length is automatically taken. Now next and finish. Now if you do right click and refresh, you can see employee info one and right click and data preview. So this is the first scenario. Now let us see the second scenario. In the second scenario, already table exists. I am going to upload data in the existing table, and that too not all the data we want to upload. We want to upload only this 18th and 19th row. We want to upload only this 18th and 19th row. So for that, going import data from local file, select the employee info, header row exists. Now I don't want all the data from 18th to 19th row. So just put here starting line as 18. Starting line as 18. Now anyone can tell me here whether I choose new or existing radio button.
Existing radar button.
Yeah, because it's not new table, right? Existing table. So existing, and this time select the schema and the table is employee info. Click OK. Now next, before the mapping is automatically done, but now mapping is not automatically done. You have to one to one you have to do, but there are some warnings. Source has a greater data type size. This might cause lot of data during data load. Anyone can tell me what are these warnings? Why these warnings are appeared?
So we are sending data more than uh, the fields which we have created as a database.
Yeah. The reason is I wantedly created this error. Initially, when we created the table, the lengths are 1 and 3 here, but we have given more than that data now. But anyway, let me continue. What will be happen? There is an error saying see large. It is saying like inserted value is too large. Why? Because initially when we created this table, Based on the data, it proposed length and we created. But now we are giving more than that. I wantedly have given. So the solution is whether you need to increase the length using alter statement or during the creation itself, we should give the maximum possible length. These are the solutions. But what I am doing now here, I am adjusting the data according to the table length. Now let us go and import under HANA content data from local files and browse. Header row exists, I think from line 18, existing table, employee info, next, mapping, next, finish. See, we are able to see 100% completed and all. Now right click and refresh data preview. We are able to see the data now. So
Sir,
yeah,
so line is starting is 17, but is 18 is column is why is given ending column.
so here I have seen 18, 19. Here serial number is 17, employee number, but row is 18. Is it your confusion? Employee number 17, 18 uploaded. Okay, but row is 17, 18, correct? I think row is, sorry, I don't know, row 18, 19 I have given, correct? Is it a question or?
Actually we are adding for the 17, 18. Uh,
No, I have given row 18, 19. Employee number 17, 18. This is employee number.
okay.
If you want confusion, I am adding something. See here, employee number 19, okay, row 20. Import data from local file, select the system, browse, header row exists. Now what row I have to give? 20. Row 20, okay, but employee number 19. Now existing, map, next, see, employee number 19, but row 20.
Okay.
You can. Any questions, anyone? Is it clear? I will share all the documents today, but you can find out related to HANA modeling document, everything, sorry, data provisioning document. One document is there, data provisioning. You find everything inside that. This is the data provisioning document because actually I will complete smart data access and BODS on Monday. See, everything is there with steps and screenshots, okay? All you have everything inside this. Anyway, I will share documents. You can also go through these documents. So Monday I will explain smart data access and BODS. Okay. So we will go for the topics wise and as per the plan. Okay. Any questions? I will send yesterday video and today video and also all these documents today. Okay. Is it clear, everyone? Can you do the assignment of trigger and sequences? Okay. Anyway, I will send a document, so do that assignment. Thank you very much. Happy weekend. Have a nice day.
Sir, I have a question on yesterday's class. So we have discussed HANA Studio as well as Eclipse, right, yesterday. So in real time, which thing we will use most of the times, HANA Studio or Eclipse Studio?
Yeah, that also I said, right? Eclipse is very easy. Go for Eclipse. If somebody is forcing you, then only install HANA Studio. Because in Eclipse you
Oh,
do Wi-Fi on HANA as well, right?
mm-hmm. Yes.
So go for Eclipse.
Okay. Thank you.